Next, a lot of stuff.
What do we get for dinner?
Some meat on a bun.
Made to order pizzas with a side of fun.
The new Mott Bundle. A great
How are things going, Justin? Yeah?
Well, it's a good class.
Oh,
Back tomorrow.
yes. Did you enjoy PJ? Did you enjoy PJ? Yeah.
We can talk about that too.
Line for them.
Yes, yes. Hey, hey, can I start this here? Just pass it back. Just pass it back. Jenny, can I start this with you and you just pass it? You don't have to get up, just pass. Thank you. Hey, how are you?
Going.
Yeah. It's a lot.
It's a
Drinking
lot, but
water
it's
from a
gonna-
fire hydrant.
Yes.
It's okay. You'll survive.
I know.
I promise you.
I plan on taking this multiple times. So.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. How exciting. Woo,
Everybody online, we just had Ignite finishing, so we're gonna start here in one more minute.
yeah, it's gorgeous. I love it. Yeah, you doing good?
Make the mention of that.
When would you like to
We're
do
doing
it?
great.
Events? Just
We're
raise your
doing
hand and say, when we do events, like I'll have a bunch of events that we'll be announcing.
Okay.
I'll look for you. You can be here.
Yeah. All right. Hey, how are you? What happened to your forehead?
Yes on that or no on that?
Right?
No, I got cut last night. The
Yeah,
long
I
story.
saw.
Uh,
But
my
you're okay.
girlfriend is using your husband as a personal trainer.
Thaddeus.
Who is it?
Thaddeus.
Okay.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Mhm.
I woke up
Yeah.
at 4 o'clock this morning.
He's the bomb. He's a bomb. How exciting. Woohoo. Jam-packed room. Josh, you sat next to Marty because you kind of matched. Got it? That's awesome. Your highlights are her primary.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
right.
Me too.
Are you on?
I am.
On?
I'm on.
How's
I'm
everybody
on.
doing?
It's so good
Come
to
on,
see
come
you
on, get a
guys.
seat. Come on, get a seat. PJs, I'm on.
How exciting. Ignite and team meeting all in one day. Woohoo.
What's that?
Your hair looks great. You look beautiful at the wedding. Gorgeous pictures. I love it. Oh, I love the energy in the room. How awesome.
All right. Happy Tuesday,
Woo!
everybody. Thank you for your patience as we go through Ignite. I don't know if you guys saw, our Ignite class right now has like 28
That's
new
huge.
agents in it.
Amazing. Amazing.
So exciting.
Good
I
job,
know. So
guys. Good job.
we're excited you're here, but let's just go ahead and start.
Yes.
Sound good?
Yes. First time guest. This is exciting. Who is in team meeting for the very first time? Like this is the first time you've ever sat in one. Josh Kelly. I'm just kidding. Yeah, yay, yay. Oh, that's first time you're in a team meeting, like sitting in it. That's amazing. He's always on Zoom.
Always on Zoom. I
Yeah,
can't
wow, amazing.
I know there's a
Weird.
few other first timers,
Yes, I
and
only
it's
saw two,
okay.
like,
Don't be
seriously.
scared. We're not gonna make you stand
It's
up and
yeah,
do
we won't.
anything.
Just do
We
a
just
little
want to know
dance
if
in the
it's your
front.
first time.
Anyone else? All right.
Okay,
Well, thanks for
okay.
being here. Yeah.
So for our first timers, let me just say
Wow,
this out
Bob.
loud real quick. We do have Abby and I are on mics, and we do have mics, 2 of them in the audience. So if you want to say something, please let us know. It's so all the people in the Zoom world can hear us. All right. You're not going to hear yourself on the mic when you put it right up to your
I know.
mouth, any of that. It's just so online can
And
hear
make
us.
sure you do put it right up to your
Right
mouth,
up to their
right?
mouth.
Yes.
All right. Our favorite part. How many are we doing
Yeah.
today?
Let's do three.
3.
Three. All right. Bucket fills. One of our favorite things. And for those of you, it's your very first time here, bucket fills is just a time for someone to stand up and say, there's another agent in our office who has done something extraordinary. Maybe they've encouraged you, helped you, gone above and beyond, and you've seen it and you want to acknowledge them. So we have time for 3. Who's going first? Yay. Hey, Mike's.
Mike,
I
Mike.
have the mic, so I figured that was a clue. I just wanted to give a shout out to some of our Ignite folks, Shannon and Jaquan and
Aw.
Maya. Those are the 3 rock stars who came to the hour after Ignite yesterday
Awesome.
to actually do business. So
Good
keep
job
an eye
sticking
on that. Bunch of
around.
rock stars.
My name is Gerard. I've only been here for a couple of months, but I want to give a shout out to Abby,
Aw.
Teresa, Carla, Liz, the tech girls, and especially KK. I work call time in the evenings, 2:30 to 5:30. And these ladies are always upbeat, always have something positive to say.
Mhm.
I've come from an industry where that is just the opposite.
Aw.
So this is refreshing. Thank you so much.
Thank
Aw,
you.
yay.
That's so awesome.
All right, one more.
One
One more.
more. One more. I
Who's
got a
got
mic up
another
front
Oh,
over here. I'll come this way.
Fatima.
I feel like I'm in the auctioneer here for a second.
I'm gonna have to start writing down the people I want to thank. But
Aw.
my memory is short these days. But I want to say thank you to Mike. I
Yay.
was looking for some information in Spanish, and he was very generous to share his presentation, and I really appreciate that, Mike. Thank you. And I know
Awesome.
it took you a while to prepare that. It is hard. It takes so many hours to come up with such a beautiful presentation. But thank you so much.
That's
Yay.
Thank you. We say it a lot, Abby. There's a whole lot of collaboration that happens around here.
I love that.
All
I
right,
love
so last meeting, we started to watch this video and Teresa had some technical difficulties. So I'd like for you to watch this whole thing. Here's Mr.
Welcome back
So-
from Mega Camp. Hopefully you were all there and you experienced what we experienced. My goodness, what an amazing few days of content.
That was fun, right?
It was super fun. And so hopefully what you're doing is preparing for the fourth quarter and you're getting your business prepared. You heard so many stories of amazing, timely, and really important training. And you're the kind of the grand poom of timely, important training.
Well, I don't know about all that, but here's what I do know. And Gary and Jay said it best. They said, look, the shift doesn't have to define your strategy, but it will define your tactics, which means what you have done might not be the best thing to continue to do. And what we did is we went bullet by bullet across all lead generation, all follow-up, all wealth, all conversion, and tried to give the tactics of the moment.
It's a huge aha, because what happens in a shifting market is you may just have to put in an extra hour a day. It's just the times that we live in. If you want the same number of transactions or to grow, you may have to do more of the work that we didn't have to do in prior markets. And that's what a shift is. The good news is when you build those muscles and you develop more market share in times like this, you'll never give it up.
Absolutely right. And so here's what I know. Your team leaders and OPs are the gateway to all the models and systems that you need. Whether it's enhanced social media, how to get more out of your open houses, what should be doing with your sphere of influences, how do I change the way that my company appears to the consumer, they have all this stuff.
Lots of stuff. Have a great fourth quarter. We appreciate everything that you do, and let's go get them.
See you guys.
Awesome.
You guys still feeling a shift? Is it still around? Abby's like laughing.
Like on a daily basis?
On
Got
a daily,
it, got
right?
it,
Somebody said
yes.
to me earlier today, well, so I feel like I'm having to work,
I hope so.
right?
I hope so. Maybe they need to double down on that. So if they weren't working hard before, they need to maybe
That's right.
double work now, right?
And just like they were just talking about, our
Mhm.
leadership team, who Gerard was so sweet to call out, we are all here for you. So
Yeah.
ask us as you have questions, ask us if you're struggling, ask us how you can take it to that next
Definitely,
level.
Definitely.
All right, Abby,
Love it.
here it is,
I
our
love it.
mission.
Our MVP. So our mission is to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and my favorite, legacies worth leaving. Hey,
We got seats, girl. Our vision is to be the real estate company of choice for both agents and their customers.
love it. And our values, everyone knows this one. You guys just say it, right? What is it? You guys sound so sleepy. All right, let's go. Let's say it one more time. What's our value? Awesome.
All
And
right,
their
I was
belief-
nice today. I didn't take anything away.
You didn't.
I didn't.
That's nice of
Do
you.
you guys know that there's a dance to the Y4C2Ts?
PJ, you know it? You're laughing like you know it. Like you're
I will
I
put this
definitely
out.
don't
Yeah, that's
know it.
exactly right. Julia Lachey did it. You're exactly right. So I will pay $100 to anybody that can stand up here before December 31st and do the dance with the Y4C2Ts at any team meeting. Cecilia said, I'm in. You win? Girl, anybody, all you, listen, $100. My husband is like, whoa, we're handing out money now. Hold on. $100 challenge. Anybody that can do the dance at a team meeting up here before December 31st. Just let
Do
me
the
know.
dance correctly.
That's correct. There's some motioning. There may be some twirling.
Yes.
Anybody, challenge is open. You can YouTube it. Not kidding. $100.
Yeah.
You
It's
just
all
gotta let me
motivating,
know.
though.
So
It's all motivating. The Y4C2T.
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 Y4C2Ts is our belief system. So it's win-win, integrity,
Do the right thing.
customers,
Always come first.
commitment,
In all things,
communication,
seek first to understand.
creativity,
Ideas before results.
teamwork,
Together, everyone achieves more.
trust,
Starts with honesty.
equity,
Opportunities for all.
and success.
Results through people.
Love it.
Love it. Perspective, a technology company that provides the real estate platform that our agents, buyers, and sellers prefer. Keller Williams thinks like a top producer, acts like a trainer consultant, and focuses all its activities on service, productivity, and profitability. Yeah.
I love standing room only, y'all, but y'all can come in. There's some more
Yes,
room in
you
the back.
totally can.
I grabbed
And
the
so-
check. PJ brought
I
us the
know.
big check.
There it
PJ
is.
brought us our big check. If you don't know, this big
Oh,
check
oh,
hangs
oh.
out here in the hallway. for some of these amazing profit share earners right here. So everybody on this list received
That's
a-
amazing.
a piece of the, where are we at? $47,000.
Amazing.
You guys,
Absolutely
this is
amazing.
for the month. This is for the month. This
Yeah.
is the year down here, right?
Yes,
So just for the month,
that's how much.
all of these people shared in profit share.
Great job.
Right?
Great job. Good job,
Amazing.
profit share earners.
Under that same congratulations, we've got added to their profit share downline. So the way you get into profit share, the way you get to share in some of this amazingness
Yeah,
is just by sharing the Keller Williams experience,
I know.
right?
That's
If
so
you are
awesome.
happy you're here and you are getting everything you need, we are sharing that experience. And here's some of the amazing agents that did just that
Amazing.
just this last month.
Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Yes, I love clap. Yay.
All right, you want to cue? We have our first special guest, Miss Jennifer. Are you there with us?
I am. Can you hear me okay in the
Yeah.
room?
We can hear you. Everybody good back there? I can turn it up or good?
Test, test. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having me here today.
Liz is
I'm
getting you
going-
hooked up so you can
Perfect.
go. And then I'm going to face you so you can see this awesome room. We have a packed house today.
Awesome. Well, hello, everyone. I hope you're having a great Tuesday so far. My name is Jennifer, and I'm over marketing and communications at Keller Offers. And before we get started, I just wanted to take a pulse of who we have in the room today. So raise your hand if you've heard of us at Keller Offers before. Maybe you've heard us mentioned. Awesome. Now raise your hand again if you're certified in our cash offer program. A few of you, awesome. And then I know almost everyone can raise your hands now. Raise your hand if you've heard of an iBuyer in your space or cash buyer investors in the market. Awesome. So today I'm talking to all of you about our free cash offer program that's exclusively for Keller Williams agents. So I'll start with a quick presentation about who we are, what the benefits are to your business, and how you can get started with training. And then we may have time for a couple of initial questions. But before we get too far, just who we are as a company, Keller Offers exists to provide innovative tools and solutions exclusively to the KW agent base. So we have both our cash offer program that we're focusing on today available in the greater Charlotte area, as well as concierge programs available. And we'll likely be back on to talk specifically about those renovation solutions later in the year. But what is the free cash offer program? Through this program, you can market and advertise a cash offer selling option in your business. So this allows you to look at any homeowner and say, hey, homeowner, I can get you a no obligation cash offer on your home in as little as 72 hours. So let's have a conversation about what that could look like. The goal here is so you can have that new lead generation and marketing opportunity. And so if any of your clients even think about a cash offer on their home or inquiring with any of those iBuyers, we want them to turn and think of you first, their KW agent, every single time, not one of the iBuyers who had a commercial on TV the other day. Here at Keller Offers, we are huge about options. We believe the more options that you are bringing to the table as the real estate agent, the more you're highlighting yourself as the expert in the space. So now with this free certification, you can come into a listing appointment and say, okay, homeowner, this is what it would look like if we were to pursue this cash offer through the Keller Offers program. But I've also done a CMA. I have option 2. This is what it could look like if we were to list your home traditionally. So I'll be in the equation with whichever option that you choose to go with. I'll be your fiduciary, your advocate, and your representative. So talking about your benefits on the agent side, like I mentioned, this is an additional marketing and lead generation opportunity. This is awesome for you to add into your business, especially as you're thinking about shaking things up, especially approaching a new quarter. So now you can advertise that you can get any homeowner that no obligation cash offer on their home. This allows you to compete against those iBuyers in the space. And iBuyers have been marketing very aggressively directly to your clients. They are sending them direct mailers. They have billboards on the side of the road, and then those TV and radio ads. So this allows you to come into that same space and offer that same value of that no obligation cash offer. You stay central to every transaction because unfortunately, if your client was to go directly to a consumer-facing iBuyer, there's a chance that you could be cut out of that equation, severing that important relationship that you've been fostering for months or even years. You get free marketing materials from our team. We try to make it as easy as possible for you to plug this program into your business, and I'll show you a couple of examples of those in just a moment. You do have a transaction experience team. So if you have any questions, if you ever need to give us a call, you'll have a point of contact that you can reference anytime throughout the transaction. And while this is a lead generation opportunity to take more listings, if you do happen to complete a transaction within the Keller Offers program, there is built-in program compensation. So this slide is just showing you some examples of our agent marketing. So we have almost 100 different resources and marketing materials that you can choose from consumer-facing flyers, mailer postcards, social media graphics, videos, and more. And each of these can be customized with your contact information, headshots, and logos. This is the newest update, and this is great for any of you that are already certified in this program. Our newest update are these free marketing web pages once you're certified. So these are web pages that you can send out individually, or you can embed them into your already existing website. It is branded to your business with your contact information. And once again, you do have that unique link. So if any client comes in here, or even prospective client, and they read more information about the program, the seller benefits, and then they enter their information to pursue next steps, you, as the Keller Williams agent, get that lead immediately via text. So you can follow up right away to discuss their various selling options. This is also great timing because we do actually have an info session later today at 3 p.m. Central, which is 4 p.m. Eastern. So in case you'd like 30 minutes of the same type of introductory information about the benefits to your clients and yourselves before getting trained, feel free to join us this afternoon. Once again, that's 4 p.m. Eastern, and I'll send this link to your Market Center leadership after today's office meeting. This is great in case you want a little bit more information about getting certified, or if you want to share this with teammates that weren't able to attend today's office meeting. But you do not have to take or attend that info session. You can skip directly to the training itself. So the only required step to get started is taking our free training that's online and on demand in segments. So to get started, you'll go to app.kelleroffers.com. That's app.kelleroffers.com. And during that training, you're learning the ins and outs of the program. You're learning required documentation, process, so you can set expectations for your clients, and how to find those key resources after the fact. Whenever you are signing up with us for the first time, I did want to mention that training is a little bit less than 2 hours. I want to say it's closer to 1.5 hours total. And we will need both your KW email address and your Market Center number whenever you sign up for an account. This just authenticates that you are in fact a Keller Williams agent, and your Market Center number lets us know where you transact. But here's that link one last time to get started. It's app.kelleroffers.com. No class fee, on-demand training can be started and finished as soon as today. And if you do have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to email us anytime by emailing questions@kelleroffers.com. But I did want to see if there were any initial questions that I could answer while I'm here live today, either live in the room or via Zoom.
And just a reminder, need to have a mic. Anybody on that side? Is there a mic? Right
There's
there?
a mic right there.
I was certified a couple of years ago. Actually, it was probably about 3 years ago,
Yeah.
and I have not used the program. Do I need to recertify?
Great question. So you do not need to get recertified with us. However, it would be helpful for you to watch the training information again, since a lot has changed in the last few years. So whenever you do go to that same link that you're seeing on the screen, app.kelleroffers.com, as a certified agent, you'll have access to those same on-demand training videos. So we just encourage you and recommend that you do review those just as a refresher before getting started again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions on this side? I got a mic here. Questions over here? No other questions, Jennifer.
Awesome. Well, I would just say kind of my last words for you is to go ahead and get trained and certified in this program, just so you have that additional tool in your tool belt. You never know when you're going to need that new lead generation or marketing opportunity. And you never know when you're going to come across that homeowner that needs that quick, convenient solution of the cash offer transaction. And you don't want to be hurrying to finish up that 2-hour training when you need the program at the moment. So the more tools that you're adding to the tool belt, the better. It's a great way to differentiate yourself, especially in this shifting market.
Yes.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
We
Of course,
appreciate
thank you so much for
you.
having me. Have a
Yeah.
great day, everyone.
While Liz is getting us hooked up, all the good things, be totally truthful. Who did not know that was part of being a part of a Keller Williams associate, that we had iBuyers, that we are an iBuyer,
Good.
right? That's why we bring this stuff to you guys, so you can help share what is going on around here for your clients.
Hey, there's some
Okay.
extra to it.
Yeah.
Use that as building your profit share tree, right? I actually shared that twice and I got a text this morning from someone who's like, Abby, you really have this available? And it's like, we really have
really
this
do.
available. So,
Yeah.
we've got so many tools that other places do not. So
Yep.
you want to build your profit share, share that information.
Yep.
You need a mic.
Mike.
Mic.
Have anyone in this room used it before that they can share the experience? And if they got to the closing, then how that work?
Have you gotten to the closing? Okay. I've used it to get offers that solidified that they should list with me on the market, but not to the closing. Oh.
And like we were talking about too, with the market shifting, do you think it'll feel differently even from their perspective of 18 months ago
Yes.
versus today?
Totally.
Right?
Mhm.
And should we have this extra piece of value to provide our people as
Yes.
options, right? And maybe they don't want to sit on the market for 60 days. That's coming,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, it's already here.
It's already
Yeah.
here. I have a dog and 3 kids. I don't want anybody in through my house. Great. No problem. I have cash offer for you.
Mhm.
You what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a client call me saying that they were moving back to Buffalo and were going to sell their house, and they had gotten an offer from Open Door,
Mm-hmm.
and they wanted to know if I could do any better. So I showed them what it would be traditionally, and it was about $15,000 more, but just had a new baby, didn't want to deal with all the hassle. So I said, well, we have an iBuyer. Let me check them as well. It was $7,500 more than Open Door. And it went very smoothly. The
Oh.
inspection was nice. It was about $2,500 in repairs, which were legit repairs.
Mhm.
It wasn't just, we want
Asking
to
for
rebuild the
more,
house and put
right.
more in our pocket. Closed super smooth, and they were very happy because they
There
made
you go.
$2,500 more, and I got paid 3%.
Awesome.
Cool. One last question. All right, one last question and we'll move on.
My question is, does this only work where you are licensed or is it nationwide?
Keller Offers is nationwide, but we'd have to check on state to state of where they're actually running this
Mhm.
Okay.
and what. So again, did everybody write down? Somebody shouted out loud. It was app.kelleraffers. Thank you. App.kelleraffers.com. I would go to the free seminar to learn more for sure. One more.
Wait.
Hey, Jennifer, are you still on with us? We do have one more question. I think she might have clicked off.
She's gone.
All good. All right.
Mhm.
So get on the app.kelleraffers.com. Easy 30-minute additional information, right?
Perfect.
All right. Lots to go. We're going to keep moving. All right. So we've got some amazing training opportunities. Let's go through these, you guys. Pull out your calendar if you're using your phone. If not, you need to write these down. Eric White is finishing off his 3-week wealth building series, as you can see there on the 29th. 29th will be the 3rd class. These are fantastic.
Yes. Who's been in those classes? Yay. Have they been helpful? Awesome. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Don't miss it out. And I know he'll do this again, but don't miss out. Be there.
This one
Yay!
is this Wednesday. So we wanted to make sure this got on in person and on Zoom. Again, in case you weren't aware, your @KW email. So Teresa Staker @KW, it's all run through G Suite.
Yes.
Utilize all of these free tools, and Yassine is the perfect person
Yeah.
to teach us all about that. So write
So
it down,
much.
12:30 to 1:30, again, in person or on Zoom.
Hey. Yep. It's fun.
Wednesday, tomorrow.
Yes. Yes. This is awesome. Mega Agent Summit in Asheville. This is going to be absolutely amazing. I've seen the lineup. Great speakers. And there's a special speaker, which we don't know yet, right? It's a mystery, or do you know?
They just
You might
announced
not-
it yesterday.
That's it.
So, you know, there's like Keller and Williams. So Gary Keller is one piece of that. Mr. Williams will be there in
Oh,
Asheville
my word.
for
that's
this Mega
amazing.
Agent Summit.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I've got to tell you, like, especially if you haven't gone to anything this year, like go, but if you have gone to anything, you know, it's amazing and you should still go,
Yeah.
right? It's going to be great.
Great event.
Yeah.
All right, we've got our Gen Up. So again, this is not required, but for your use on October 12th, right here in the training room. This will sell out. I think we're already getting some great numbers
Awesome.
from 9 to 1. And Sabre actually said it's a
So-
majority of material fact. Do we not deal with that stuff like every single day,
Totally.
right?
Yes.
So make sure
yes.
you're getting signed up for the Gen Up. Go ahead. It is $35. Save
Hey.
some money versus some of the other places.
So much money. Yeah. That's awesome.
Our 6 personal perspectives with Tom Turner, agent with over 15 years experience. I mean, you may want to be in the room.
You
So
totally
write
should.
this one down, you guys. It's October 13th in the afternoon. Okay.
Right here, training room.
Right here in the training room.
Yes.
All right. This is another one I'm really excited about. Again,
This is so
look at some of these people we have
I know.
coming. So this is our Profit Share Virtual Summit. It is all day long on October 14th. As you see, no registration, lunch to be provided. The number one question I'm getting is I can't do all day. Great. You can make 4 hours. You should come for 4 hours.
Totally.
If you can come for 2 hours, should you come for 2 hours? Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. All right. So we, again, Gary Keller, Jason Abrams, there are some amazing names on this list. Aaron Kaufman. I mean, come on. You
There's
gotta
a
be in the
guy
room.
on there, Nick Avila, who added, what was it, 100, how many? Oh. So the year
Yes.
before he had added 99 agents to his profit share tree. And then the next year it's 100 and it doesn't
Some-
matter.
and
It's
then
over
some.
100. Like
Yeah.
what in the world? That's amazing. And he's going to be one of the
He's
ones.
gonna
that-
be one of the
These are
ones.
great people to be listening.
Yeah. So
to.
October 14th, all day. Time block for it. All right.
Super exciting.
Yay. Ken Temple will be in the house. This is our business planning clinic. So on October 19th, you guys know this is the one. It is a must be in the
Yes.
room for the fall because in October, guess what we're already planning for?
2024.
2023.
2023. we said
Yes,
2024.
2023. So Kent will
I'm 2
actually
years
be able to go through some of the models and systems that Keller Williams is founded on to help you plan out your 2023.
He's amazing. He's a great teacher. It's a lot of energy and they should use this if they want to invite people. right?
Absolutely.
Like
Another
let
great
Teresa
one.
know if you've
Yeah.
got-
If you want people to come, I can reserve them a seat. Just introduce me to them.
Yes.
Okay.
Totally.
All right. So who has bought your first home? Anybody bought the book yet? Tony says, yeah. Jenny's got it. Awesome. So this
Mm-hmm.
is brand new. This is the second edition that just got published by Gary and Jay.
It's
Brand
also in
new.
Spanish.
And offered in
Yes,
Spanish.
it
Yes, yes,
is.
yes. So your first home, you can go to kellerinc.com. You actually can buy them by the cases.
Yes, you can.
You
Mhm.
can go to Amazon. Super easy. I love when the Amazon guy comes to my house. Again, sorry, Mark. That's
Yeah.
me spending more money. But 3, and if not most importantly for convenience, we now have them in the office.
Yay.
So just like you can buy an MREA or
MREI.
Shift,
One
right?
penny.
We now have your first home in house. So just go
Awesome.
up front, see Sue, fill out one of the sheets. It'll be billed to your monthly agent bill.
Awesome.
Cool.
So easy. Thank
So
you.
easy. We like easy. All
I
right,
do.
Abby, this is you.
Hey, this is my thing. So who's a member of Canopy? I hope you all are right. Like that wasn't a trick question. You're a member. We're all a member of Canopy. And there is this one little thing that show up sometimes on our bill and it's $35 and it's optional. And so I actually remember an agent telling me, make sure you always go on there and take it off. And I didn't know anything about Canopy. So I was like, heck yeah, I'm taking that thing off. And because I was new, it's like $35 other dollars. However, now I know so many other dollars at the beginning. So when I joined Canopy and then learned more about the Housing Foundation and the impact that we're able to make as realtors, I totally changed my view on that, right? We all want to give back. And one of the things as realtors is we want to do is support our community. Jason, a really good friend of mine, and also the current chairman of the Housing Foundation, has a message for you. And I hope you'll listen and consider those $35.
Hello, Canopy Realtor members. I'm Jason Morton, your 2022 Canopy Housing Foundation Committee Chair. Earlier this year, I came to one of your meetings to tell you about the wonderful things your foundation does on an annual basis. I'm coming back today asking you to join me once again in supporting our Canopy Housing Foundation during our next fourth quarter $35 solicitation. What will your $35 donation help us to accomplish? Well, let me share with you what we have been able to do so far in 2022. First, we had a very successful Realtors Care Day in April, helping out 15 families and collecting 10,000 pounds of food for local food banks.
Yeah.
Second, after 2 years of not being able to gather in person, Realtors came back strong to volunteer their time to help 5 nonprofits with their daily duties and award each of them $500 as a part of our annual Project Reach event. Third, we gave back $86,500 to the communities you serve each and every day. This included $60,000 to nonprofits in Mecklenburg, Iredell, and Haywood counties, $24,000 to 7 Habitat for Humanity organizations in our region, $2,000 in scholarships for 2 high school graduates in Haywood County, and $500 to the nonprofit of our Youth Excellence and Service Award recipient, Brandon Wilson of Beamer Inc. Yes, your $35 did do all that. And we have so much more to accomplish this year. Make sure you keep the optional donation box checked on your next quarterly billing statement to be posted September 1st. That is very important. With the collaboration of all our Realtor members, your Canopy Housing Foundation can continue to make a huge difference in the lives of those who need housing the most in our service areas. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
He did so good.
I know. And listen, I cannot wait till the day that I can write an $86,000 check in 1 year and give it away. And I mean that, right? That's part of my growth plan, to give as much as I can. And maybe that's a part of yours. And you're like, I mean, I can't give that much, but $35, guys, makes a huge difference. And being a part of that Realtor Care Day team, I can tell you personally, being able to see the impact that we made in a community and to be able to change an entire trajectory of a family who literally, it was house gets torn down or we come in and fix it. It makes a massive impact and you can be a part of that. So I hope you'll consider it.
I'm putting her on the spot.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know the dance.
You don't know the dance?
Oh.
And I'm not paying you $100 either today. That's so mean. I set you up. Can we just give Liz a round of applause for a quick second? You do so much around here. I mean, not kidding. She does so much. Did y'all see her just ducking back here? Like, oh, I'm just gonna pretend I'm not here because I'm just making things happen. This is what she does all day long. I just make it happen.
Amazing.
So I just appreciate you. Leah.
Yeah, Liz, you always make my day better. Every time
Yes.
I come to the office, some joke, bad joke. As you know, my name is Leah. I am the tech coordinator in the office, me and my sister Joel. And we are more than happy to help you with all of your KW technology. Just a reminder of how you can get tech help. Anything you need help on, guys, kwbresources.com. Just click on I need tech help on the top right of that. And it's there, our Calendly link. So you can book a free 30-minute appointment with us. We'll go over anything you need with your KW technology. Now, with that being said, we also have 2-hour classes. We have that every Tuesday. So I want to point that out. So this week we'll have scheduling social media posts for the month ahead. So these are workshop style classes. So the first half of the class will be strategies. And these are top strategies that we are researching, right? How frequently should you be posting social media? How far in advance can we go ahead and post that out so you don't have to worry about your social media? What are your goals in social media? Is that building credibility? Is that building engagement? And what can that do for your business? What kind of free exposure can that do for your business? So come today. Again, that's from 1 to 3 today. First half will be strategies, top strategies that top agents are using in their business with social media. And the second half will be a workshop where you'll actually be scheduling out your social media posts for the next month so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, and we'll be doing that with you. So we'll create the social posts, talk about what those strategies are, and make sure those are posted accordingly on the prime times to show up in front of your audience so you get prime engagement. Now, one other thing I want to show you. So you'll see the next classes up here. So keep in mind, those will all be half workshop style. So especially that last one, mapping out your 2023 marketing plan. That's something we've really been working on, developing a strategic plan of, okay, how much do you need to be touching via email to your database or your sphere of influence, how much you need to be reaching out strategically on social media, right? Physical mailers, Facebook ads. So we have those top strategies and we want to share that with you to create a calendar so that you have your marketing plan set for 2023. You can reflect on that calendar and always come back. Okay, what am I doing this week for my marketing? Okay, so again, that one's October 18th. Please plan to join us. That'll be really big for your 2023 marketing plan. One thing I do want to show you in Command that just launched is you can now create a contact when you're creating an opportunity. So I'm going to pull that up real quick.
I got to see this already. It's so good. Saving steps.
Yeah, so if you want to write this down, but what you can do now, and hold on, I'll put the mic. So previously you had to create a contact prior to creating your opportunity, right? You always had to have the contact first in your contact database. Now, when you're creating opportunities as of this week, when you're creating an opportunity, you can add the contact as you're going. So when I click create opportunity now, right, and I'm going to fill this in. So main three things you have to fill out, right? Opportunity type, we're selecting if that's a listing or a buyer. And this is the new part here. So where you're putting in the client, let's say you put in Pepper Potts, so you have your client. If they're not already in your database, you'll have this option to add new contacts. And it will give you the option to add their email address and phone number. Keep in mind, these are not required fields. So if you don't have that on hand and you just want to create that opportunity, fine. You can go ahead and create that and go back to Pepper Potts in your contact database to add that information in later. All right, and the third thing you have to add in is just that commission rate. So you can always put in that 3%. If that changes, that's all right. And click create. All right, so that's one big change as far as you can add the contact when you're creating the opportunity to kind of streamline your workflow there. Last thing that I really want to show you guys is really important for your workflow. Before you are creating an opportunity or before you're creating a DocuSign room in DocuSign, I know I've brought this up several times before, one of my favorite time-saving items in Command. All right, so when you are in the document section of your opportunity and you're about to click start a transaction, stop, don't, okay? Instead, you want to click pick checklist type on the left-hand side to select which checklist applies to your transaction, okay? Is this a North Carolina listing sale? Great. So if you select that checklist prior to clicking start a transaction, all these forms that have this blue DS next to it will automatically pull into your DocuSign room.
You hear the whole room?
It's awesome. So if you're starting your room and it's blank and you have to go click add 90 times to get all the different forms that you need, you don't have to do that, right? Instead, now this workflow is very specific. You have to select the checklist first on the left-hand side, right? That's what we did over here, before clicking start a transaction. If you already clicked start a transaction, started your room, it's not the end of the world. You just won't have this feature, right? Where all those forms automatically pull in. I'm talking about 10, 15 forms of the ones you must have are already in your room. Okay. Great for new agents too. If you're not sure what forms you need, great, right? It leads you there. And if you have any questions about the DocuSign workflow, I am working on a brand new tip video to roll that out. So I'll put that out on Facebook this week. So schedule an appointment with us, kwbresources.com. I did specialize in DocuSign for about 6 years at Scott Leroy Marketing. So more than happy to help you guys and get this implemented into your business so you feel efficient and effective with DocuSign. All right, thank you all.
So good. So good. I don't know. That's why we have a Liz in our world. No, I do. Look at this. Slideshow.
Oh, look at that.
Awesome. Did y'all know that? Be honest. Yes.
When I did it, I had a moment. It was
Yes.
so amazing.
Ah.
Yeah, so that's a big deal. Yeah.
I keep going to her and telling her there's little things like that if you're not showing up for the classes that we can learn together, saves so much time. It's 2 clicks because it doesn't
You've
have
got
to be
so
20.
much power in your technology.
Yes.
Learn how to use it,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
It'll
yes, yes.
change your business.
Start
Yes,
by today,
totally.
Tuesday, 1 o'clock.
Yes.
Awesome. All
My
right.
favorite person.
Miss Tasha. Is she maybe? Oh, she's in person. Good, good, good. Come on, come on,
Come
come
on
on.
up.
And I do have, I'll drive
Come
for
on
you.
up, Tasha.
I do have your beautiful little slide.
Real quick and easy.
Can't see the top part there. but
Yep, let me go
that's
ahead and
okay.
move that.
Everybody, if you're not aware, there are federal rules and regulations
Well, I was gonna,
for cold calling. Everybody familiar with the do not call registry?
yes.
Okay, if you're not familiar, make yourself familiar. We have instructions out here on our KWB resources. Go out there if you need to set up your sign on, if you need instructions, they're already there. There's even information on penalties if you don't adhere to these rules and regulations. I mean, could go up to thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, we don't want you to have to come out of your pocket because you call somebody that was on the do not call registry. Check the registry, get your sign on set up. When you're ready to start making calls, just see if those folks are on there. Okay. Any questions about it? Has anybody used it? You have? So you're the only person cold calling. No,
However, when I did that because we've got to take it seriously.
Yeah.
Like we have to take
absolutely.
it seriously.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
The penalties are extensive in what they charge you per occurrence,
Yeah.
not per person because
Nope.
you call somebody 6 times. It's per occurrence every time and it goes up every time.
Mhm.
So go out there, get the instructions. You need to set up your log on so you can go out there and check before you start making those calls.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yep.
And Miss Tasha, if they have any questions for you, how should they reach you and Miss Sabra?
My phone number, text, call me, email me. If you need something right away, please don't send an email. If you're working with a deadline and you need to submit an offer because deadline is 6 o'clock, don't send an email.
Mhm.
Call, text me. If you send an email, shoot me a text. I sent you an email. Please take a look. My deadline is 6 o'clock. Okay, so I know, and I'm not out in Clover showing properties for 6 hours. and
Yeah.
Finally get back to where I can get a signal and read your email.
Mhm.
So just let me know if you have a deadline. Otherwise, if you just have a general question, use our general big support email. Send those questions to our big support, Sabra or myself. We're checking it like 8 to 10 times a day, each of us. So we should get to your question pretty quickly.
Awesome.
Amazing.
You're a hero. Thank you,
Yeah.
Tasha.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna leave these. So we have them out front. Thank you, Miss Tasha. Oh. Let's click against. All right. I saw our Carolina Gold team. Do you want 2 mics? 2 mics? I got 2 mics. Mr. Richard. Awesome.
So, how's everyone doing? Is everyone okay talking rates? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know-
I'm not.
scary. Yeah, not really. I knew that was the answer, but so we are in a pretty big rate hike market right now, and our lowest rate with the brokerage is at 7% with Caliber right now.
Mhm. Mhm.
And that is with 740 credit score mark. So you got to expect somebody
They're
below
between
700 is going to be 7.5 range right now.
Mhm.
FHA is 6.625, BA is 6.75. And the higher ups, a lot of the execs that monitor the market don't see this slowing down for another 6 months.
Mhm.
And that could mean 8 to 9% interest
Mhm.
rates. Yeah. So working with my market leader yesterday, and we are going to be giving more subsidies and credits towards the rate because a lot of lenders out there are offering 7% interest rates, but they're also charging the borrower points
Mhm.
because they haven't adapted to the rates yet. So
Mhm.
we're gonna do that, and we're gonna offer no points, as best we can. And we're also going to drop the origination fee from $9.95 to $4.95.
Mm.
So that will help a lot,
Mhm.
save some money. But I do have good news. The conventional loan limits raised up to 715,000.
That's awesome.
So a lot of people will get help from getting out of a jumbo rate.
Mhm.
And that in this market, that's huge. So that's all good stuff. Anybody have any questions on the rate market for me?
Y'all just gonna let him say
Yeah.
7% and not one question?
Yeah.
I don't
Or
believe
they're about
that.
to cry.
Grab a mic. Wait. Here, I tell you what I can do. You hold that so you guys can answer. I got you.
Special mic. Okay, so I'm fairly new, but I just want to know, should we suggest maybe like adjustable rate mortgages for people at this point?
That's a good question, but their rates are going to be similar to conventional rates, but they're also gonna have to charge you way more points than a regular conventional loan. So let's say a 7% interest rate on conventional loan right now, let's say we have to charge the borrower $1,000. On an ARM, it's gonna be like 10,000. Yeah. Yeah.
There are some misperceptions.
Coming, Marty. Hold on. Come.
Very expensive.
Guys, so would you say that excuse me, a strategy for this situation would be trying to get closing help to buy down the interest rate?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Talk to the sellers. As much seller concessions as you can get will help the rate and help buy down the rate. So that's a great question. That's what everyone should be doing right now.
And one other thing that's important is that we make sure that our language doesn't like fend off any buyers, right? Because these rates are slightly elevated above the average because the average rate over the last 30 years, PJ?
6.8%.
Boom. So, so that's what buyers need to understand, right? We're talking slightly elevated over the average interest rate over the past 30 years. So when we talk about real estate, we're not just talking about what happened in the last 2 years. I mean, I refinanced at 2.25, yay, but everybody couldn't do that and everybody didn't buy last year. So we're in this year. So we don't need to let our language scare buyers away.
Yeah. And a good quote I like is marry the house, date the rate. The rate's gonna go down. You might have a high monthly payment for a year, but you will be able to refinance eventually.
I'll let Trim do all that.
Yeah, bad cop.
Miranda, during
To put it into like practical terms, year over year, what we're seeing, the differences in a $400,000 house,
Mhm.
$1,000.
That's what I heard.
Yep, also true.
Miranda, I'm sorry, Miranda, during the class yesterday, you had said something about the rates. Do you remember what it was?
I think it was that.
No. It was when you're talking to a client, explain to them. It was an easier way of explaining the rates to a client. You don't remember?
We'll just, we're gonna do our best to keep them in the market and we have sales pitches, so we can help too. So if you have a client that's like, oh, I don't like this rate, I'm getting out of the market, call us.
I think that's probably the biggest takeaway too, is whether we were at 2.25 back in the day and we're like, you just need to talk to a lender. They can get you approved. I don't know listen, I know rates are 7%. I check my email every single morning. I'm getting market updates because I want to know what's going on, but I'm not a lender. You need to speak to the experts.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna
Right.
say as well. I mean, we are your partners, guys. We're here for you. And that's exactly right. When we get somebody into a home, we're watching those rates and the market's closer than anybody else. Nonstop text going off all the time. Who knows where the markets are gonna be? Anyone know who Kathy Wood is? ARK Investments? She was on CNBC this morning. She thinks we're already past. We're at the height of everything. And now it's gonna start overcorrecting. And this pendulum that we've been on this wild ride for the last 4 months might start coming back. But who knows? So what I would say is everything that you guys have seen today, like that iBuyer, get that thing on your what Leah's talking about. Do that stuff. Talk to us. When you're planning out what you're gonna do for next year, talk to us. We might have a little money to spend, maybe. But there are things that we can do too. Who knows? having Carolina Gold right there with you at the open house on your website and your emails, it might be able to do something. Talk to us. Julianne is really fun. This Truman, he said bad news, but he's really good. And I'm here, somebody's got to bring it. Yeah, you.
I think we have to have those truthful conversations.
Yep.
So again,
Yep.
thank you guys both for being here. Thank you.
guys.
I happen to know Truman has beat out the last 3 deals for our particular team as just an example. He's comparing rates from other lenders, and because they're a brokerage, he's beat out 3 buyers have chosen to work with their team over other lenders. Give them a chance. You guys aren't doing your responsibility if you're not giving them how many choices? Thank you. Good. Good. Tasha, that one was for you. All right, let's bring up our ALC real quick. ALC members in house. Bless you. We got a mic right here. There you go. Miss Charlene, you want to start us off first? Because I know I got some visuals up here for you.
Hey, good morning. Every time that we do a fun event and we say all these proceeds go to KW Cares. Okay, guys. If you're new, maybe if you've been with us a little while, you may not understand fully what that means. So we have a really quick video that I'd like for you to watch, and then I've got just a few minutes to talk afterwards.
With Keller Williams, when I signed up, one of the first things I was introduced to was about KW Cares. So to me, I've always, as a man of faith, I always believe, what the word says, that they're bigger blessing to the one that gives than the one that receives. And I immediately signed up for it. You always think on blessing people, and you're always on that side of the coin. You never expect to be on the other side. My wait ended in January 2nd, 3 months and 5 days later, when I got the call, and it was.
Thank you, God.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
What
Brand
a
new.
gift of life, right?
Brand new and healthy. The heart you're meant to have.
Mm-hmm.
When KW Cares stepped in and they said, listen, we have a grant, we're gonna be able to help you. It was, what a relief. It was definitely something that helped me and my family in such a way that you guys wouldn't understand. And I think you do, but for me, it was like, and for my family, it was a peace of mind. And to be able to focus on just our recovery and our health and not have to worry financially. And what KW Cares did is, I will eternally be grateful.
Now, that's one thing. The second thing I want you to think, has anybody heard the name Ian coming up? Okay. We have trucks loading that I can guarantee you will be taking water, supplies, generators. Who in this crowd has benefited from that before, right? Okay, that's another thing. Now I'm going to ask one other question. If you're in this room and you belong to this family and you have benefited from KW Cares, big or small, would you mind please stepping forward or standing up or raising your hand? Okay. Guys, it's not just this thing we talk about. It affects lives. It affects our friends. Okay. So could we say, thank you for an exceptional chili cook-off. We raised $100.
Yes.
From your fun-loving generosity. We mean it. We're having a trunk or treat this October. I have a meeting, a special committee meeting in the Susan George room. For those of you who would like to volunteer and help put this event out for all of us, to bring kids and just have a good time too. Those proceeds as well go to KW Cares. It goes to these people. It goes to these people. So please, if you've not helped with the committee before, consider it. We need your help. You will benefit tenfold from it as a person and an agent. Okay. So come see us at the Susan George room right after team meeting, and just go ahead and put on your calendars October 28th. We have great vendors that are going to help support this. Agents are going to help support this. It's just a fun time. So I invite you to help, and I invite you to come. And I thank you for your continued support.
The staff may not be prepping their costumes this year. We may or may not be coming up with, maybe we need an award for best dress. Best costume? All right, ALC, we're a little short on time. So if you have an announcement, great, let's do that. If not, we'll keep moving through. Yes, I got Josh's slide. A couple of the events we went through already, but I'll leave it up there. Perfect. So you can take a picture.
Growth Committee, grow your profit share, first Wednesday of the month, 2 to 3 out in the high tops. And the trunk or treat is an awesome client event operation or opportunity. Invite your clients and their families to come to the trunk or treat. Great party, do a little bit of planning and you look like a rock star. Oh, clients and other agents. What?
Hey y'all, Jessica Lamb, Retention Committee. No update except I mentioned the last team meeting. We are still working on it, getting pricing and options and stuff. There'll be a North Face hoodie, probably 2 different colors, a long sleeve shirt, a zip up jacket, we're hoping, and a tongue. So, more details on that to come. And just piggybacking on everybody, y'all get involved. Like, we're here to help you and to serve you. And we always love new ideas. So
I was gonna
come see
say,
any of us.
also look out for the bedazzling party once the swag comes in.
I love it. All right. Everybody good? I got one more. Jenny, hold that mic. We, every month as an ALC, you guys vote on a rising star. You guys may have been at a prior team meeting and seen our rising star, right? Jenny, do you want to keep the mic for this one? Are you good? Yeah? Abby, will you grab the mic for this
I will
one?
totally, I've got the mic.
Drum roll, please.
And our rising star this month is Gerard. So, I don't,
come on up.
As Gerard walks up,
our star, always good starburst.
We are,
come on up here. Yes, seriously.
We are super proud of the way that you've been showing up, both in your business and in our market center. And we, as a market center, as your team, your market center leadership, want to thank you for showing up amazingly. So we appreciate it. Oh.
Best industry ever.
Oh.
I mean, like I said earlier, I come from an industry that is opposite of this. So, I mean, everybody here is wonderful, upbeat, and it's like, I haven't met an enemy yet. So.
Oh.
Well,
You
you were
won't,
part
you
of
won't.
it. Yes. You are part of all of it. So congratulations.
Thank you, Gerard.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. That's awesome.
That's exciting.
Thank you.
That's fun.
Here, tell you what, we'll pass it. I have one other quick announcement. Jenny, I'll take that one. TJ has a quick one. You're good.
Has anybody heard of Charlotte Business Group? Big networking group around Charlotte?
Yep,
Yes,
yep,
no,
yep,
maybe
yep,
so?
yep.
Okay, so we're going to be opening up a Lake Wiley chapter. I've been lucky enough to be asked to be director of the Lake Wiley chapter. We're going to be having our inaugurational kickoff party tomorrow night at Papa Doc's on Lake Wiley from 5 to 8. You guys are all welcome. Please come. It's an interaction of all business entrepreneurs. Okay, it's not just a real estate thing, not just a loan officer thing. So anybody that runs a small business, if you got friends you want to invite to it, please just let me know. I do have an Eventbrite link on Kennedy Homes of the Carolinas Facebook page. sign up for it. If you're too lazy to go do that, just show up, okay?
Awesome.
5 to 8 at Papa Doc's tomorrow. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, PJ. Because who doesn't love sun and lake and it's gonna be like 72 or something tomorrow? Come on, John.
The rain won't be here yet.
Be amazing.
John, woo!
Good quick thing, guys. The market's changing. You know that. See that. On my end, things I think are more desperate. What they're trying. Two thoughts. You always hear about wire fraud, real. Had someone last December with $216,000 because they read our engagement letter. They've acknowledged that they read it and understood what could happen, and they just forgot about it and wired the money to an email, random email. What I'm seeing though, the common denominator in all these is Chase Bank. Chase Bank, from my understanding, does not require you to provide any verification to open an account. So you can go and open a business account in the name of Keller Williams online, no proof. And so what they will do is they will open an account name matching the law firm name. And so that people will even verify in their minds, oh, I know I'm sending it to McNaughton Clements. They'll create McNaughton Clements. They don't provide proof from the Secretary of State. They don't provide proof from the bar. So they're getting more sophisticated. So it's more important than ever. Make sure always tell them, pick up the phone, call someone, talk to someone, verify. Second thing, is close a transaction. No Women's agents were involved.
Yay. Yeah.
Listing agent improperly listed the square footage. Listed as 760 feet on the third floor and 760 square feet on the other. There was a finished room above the pool house. There was no third floor. Buyer found out about it. Buyer was not happy. Long story short, $46,000 is what the firm had to pay in order to get this buyer not to sue. One thing I thought was interesting, they provided an MLS listing, a diagram from where they had the home measured. And I don't really see these very often. So the listing agent did their job. They had it measured, but the measurement, there were 3 pages and only 1 page actually listed square footage. In my mind, if you're paying someone to measure a home for square footage, you should know what the square footage is. So that didn't help them at all. All you could see is the outline of the home. The only square footage listed was wrong. So that's something I would always check. Pay to get the home measured, make sure they list the square footage on there, because at least you could fall back on that and say, hey, I made a mistake, but it was disclosed to you. That's it.
You're always so good.
Know if this is the same agent, but I personally know an agent who paid money for just that. Like, so this is real. Like I talked to her over the weekend and it's scary and it's real and do your due diligence.
That's right. Can't cut corners.
Do not.
Nope.
$46,000 is a lot of money.
Yes. Thank you, John.
Good luck, guys.
Amazing. You guys, if you don't know, it's John Clements with McNaughton Clements down the hall here. Hold on. One quick question.
Question. Do you answer questions, Tom? Can you do that on the spot?
Just talking to the mic.
Make sure it's on.
So did you say they had it measured or the actual agent measured it?
However, the 3 pages did not list the square footage of the room. On one, like page 3, it said 1,100 square feet. Page 1 and 2 listed no square footage, they listed no total square footage. And I don't.
You could have just written any number down. I mean, essentially, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chicago. Now, I actually think it was that phrase, the home didn't phrase. However.
$46,000. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do your due diligence.
Do
right?
it, do it, do it.
All right. Last but not least, we have some amazing vendors, as
Yes.
you guys know, out here. We have Carolina Gold, which you guys
Awesome.
got to meet already. Steve from 210 Home Warranty.
Awesome.
Jerry and Hallie here from Mattamy Homes. Mr. Jeff is here from State Farm,
Yay.
and Nick with North Carolina Cleanout. So come and visit them, say hello, see how you guys can do business together. Again, using good preferred vendors. We know we're not
They're
cutting
vetted.
corners.
They're vetted.
Yeah. And have a great week, you guys. Thank you. I have a 12 o'clock. I'm gonna run and see if she is here. Thank you. Thank you. Today and tomorrow. Oh, for teaming.